Pakistan labelled the most dangerous country for journalists. At least 10 people killed while reporting last year. Pakistan is labelled as the most dangerous country for journalists. At least 10 were killed last year while reporting. A memorial for slain journalists from around the world is held in Washington, D.C. each year by the organization Museum. Let's find out more in this report by our correspondent Iram Ghani.
Pakistan has been declared as the deadliest country for media persons in 2010. Since its inception in 1996, the museum has been adding names of reporters, cameramen, photojournalists and other media personnel who died in the previous year. This year, the Journalist Memorial, held at the Night TV studio in Washington, paid tribute to 77 journalists, including 10 from Pakistan. Charles Verby, Chief Executive Officer of the museum, acknowledged a tragic fact of the memorial.
Sadly, we know that this time next year, we will have to rededicate the memorial again with new names of brave journalists who have died.
From 1837 to date, over 2,000 journalists have been honored. Krishna Bharat, founder and head of Google News, praised the exceptional journalists.
Gathered here to remember the lives and to recognize the work of some exceptional journalists, men and women who lived up to the highest standards of their profession.
Topping the list, Pakistan draws much concern from the organization. 4 of the 10 journalists killed in Pakistan were killed in suicide bombings. Express News correspondent Abdul Wahab is also amongst those brave Pakistani journalists who lost their lives during their duties. 35-year-old Wahab was killed when a suicide bomber struck a meeting of tribal leaders and government officials in the Ghalani area of Mohmand Agency. The museum's annual ceremony drew family, friends and colleagues of the fallen heroes. The names of the 2007 individuals from around the world have been etched on the glass panels of the soaring 2-story structure for generations, present and future, to remember those who fought for the truth.
Now for more on that, we have the executive editor for Express Tribune, Mr. Zia-ud-din, on the line with us. Thank you for joining us, sir. Sir, a lot of international appreciation is coming in for the hardships suffered by our media personnel. Do you believe people in Pakistan hold media personnel in similar light?
Well, yes, they have been under pressure. Pakistan is at war, and the entire zone from the Afghan borders up to, say, Zia-ud-din and all, these are the places which are completely, it's a conflict zone now. The Pakistani army is also there, the Taliban are there, Al-Qaeda is there, a number of jihadi groups are also operating there. And in that kind of situation, to report from those places, it's become very, very difficult. And the kind of measures which we take, I mean, the management of media management here are not very adequate. And these reporters are also not properly briefed how to handle this situation when they are confronted with danger. And many of them have gone into the conflict zone without even the vest, the protective vests. So this is one of the major reasons why we see so much of, so many casualties among the journalist community while covering this war.
Now, sir, in your opinion, what steps should be taken to value and appreciate the incredible hardships suffered by our reporters to bring in the news?
Well, in the first place, editors have to be trained how to brief their journalists who operate from these conflict zones to protect, to look after themselves in a way that they don't come either into the crossfire or they don't come face to face with dangers. There are a number of ways. Especially, physical protection is also there. They should be provided. Everyone should be provided with a safety vest, bulletproof vest, and they should be trained how to transmit these stories without provoking the other side. A number of international news agencies and newspapers have sent in their reporters in conflict zone and brought them back safely. I mean, I know that a number of them been killed, but the number of people who have lost their lives in Pakistan in the short period of stay, the last 3 to 2 years. I mean, even in the last one, we are talking in 2010, and we have lost about 10 people in just 1 year. That's just a big number.
Sir, this particular thing, the killing of journalists, this is not only happening in the conflict zones, it is also happening in our major cities, as some reporters of other private channels have been killed in major cities of the country as well. What do you have to say about that, if reporters are not safe in major cities as well?
Yes, that is also, I mean, people have been killed in Karachi and in Pindi as well. And so, yeah, but again, this is some of the people who were killed in major cities are also the victims of the ongoing war, which is also been, the cities have also been affected. But there are some journalists who have been killed because they have they have provoked some people who are not within they who don't operate within the law. So that is perhaps one of the reasons why some journalists get killed in cities.
Thank you very much, Mr. Zia-ud-din.